Millions of Americans every day are shedding unwanted pounds by taking tested and proven Ultra Lipo Stick. Carbohydrates are bad. Our carbo-fighting antioxidant is good. Just listen to these satisfied customers.
My name is Gail, and I lost like 20 pounds on Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Jared, and I lost 46 pounds using Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Zach, and I actually gained weight. This stuff sucks!
Ultra Lipo Stick is safe and easy to inject. Just 3 doses 4 times a day discreetly underneath your fingernail. Listen to this.
I used Ultra Lipo Stick and suffered from side effects like uncontrollable greasy discharge.
Ultra Lipo Stick, it turned the armpits of all of my shirts orange. This stuff is crap.
Try it today and see some real results. Ultra Lipo Stick. Not available in stores. Results may vary.
You shouldn't have to pay to talk to the people closest to you, or the people who used to be. That's why Umbrella Wireless is proud to announce the new Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan. Now you'll get unlimited calls to your best buddy, your mom, or Cindy, once she realizes that you're seriously meant for each other and should stop screening your calls. Now the 30 minutes of agonizing silence where you're both afraid to hang up may drain your battery, but it won't drain your wallet. And you'll get unlimited calls just to check if she still cares enough to pick up, with no extra charges. With the Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, your phone will automatically answer calls from your ex, because maybe she finally realizes that you're the only one for her and wants to get coffee sometime. Now, after lonely nights of looking at pictures of the road trip you took together when everything was great, your misspelled texts are absolutely free. The only thing you have to pay for is the booze. The Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, because she wants you back. She just doesn't know it yet.
When you can't find anything to watch on cable, you get bored. When you get bored, you listen to radio cooking shows. When you listen to radio cooking shows, you invite a friend over for dinner. When you invite a friend over for dinner, you use twice as many beans. When you use twice as many beans, you expel deadly farts that kill your friend's dog. When you kill your friend's dog, your friend becomes unstable. When your friend becomes unstable, you're sued for everything you're worth. When you're sued for everything you're worth, you're thrown to the streets. When you're thrown to the streets, you devote your life to world domination. When you devote your life to world domination, you become an evil fascist overlord. When you become an evil fascist overlord, old friends plot their revenge. When old friends plot their revenge, you are shot in the back of the head. And when you're shot in the back of the head, you miss your jazzercise appointment. Don't miss your jazzercise appointment. Upgrade to Indirect TV. Go online or call 1-800-IRECT-TV.
The following letters were written by our troops.
My dear fellow Americans, I truly appreciate your support. I was starting to wonder if people had forgotten about us over here, but then one of my buddies showed me this website, and now as tears are streaming down my face, I can see for sure that you haven't. Private Emily B., U.S. Army.
It's so heartwarming to see the American people not letting the men and women of the armed forces be forgotten. Your letters make a group of grown men, battle-hardened and gruff, act like a bunch of kids around a Christmas tree. Thanks. Staff Sergeant Matthew H., U.S. Army.
Your support may be the most important thing our troops can carry with them. But don't take our word for it. Take theirs. To show your support, visit americasupportsyou.mil. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Defense and the Ad Council.
I considered suicide so I wouldn't put my family through all the pain.
Many of our warriors are returning home from the battlefield, only to face a new war as they struggle with devastating injuries. At Wounded Warrior Project, we understand. We're there to help.
Even though you think you're broken, you're not. It's the physical and the emotional healing that Wounded Warrior Project provides.
With a gift of just $19 a month, you can join Wounded Warrior Project. You'll help provide critically needed programs and services that rebuild lives.
Beautiful. Woo! There you go, buddy.
The ongoing needs of our wounded and their families will continue for many years to come. Now is the time to show your support. Call now or go online with your gift of just $19 a month, and we'll send you this Wounded Warrior Project blanket.
It made me feel that there's people out there that care about us.
After this event, we can finally maybe start to heal as a family and move forward.
We need your help. The families are hurting.
For many of our wounded heroes, the greatest casualty is being forgotten. That's why your gift of just $19 a month is so important. Please, call or go online right now.
And we are back. I am your lovable host, Rod, coming to you live from my bunkerized home studio still, somewhere within the great Granite State of New Hampshire. Just having a little bit of fun with the new board here over on Spreaker. It's a lot more intuitive than what I had over on BTR. But, you know, we don't want to disparage them over there, so we're not going to do so. Not at all. We're going to continue on as we continue the last segment of this program for tonight, this Monday evening. Glad you're here. Glad you're listening. Whether you're listening live now or if you listen later in the day, or even if you catch it on a broadcast that is somewhat later, like even possibly on another day. You know, we won't hold that against you. I promise. I promise we won't. Basically, what's happening now is just to give you a little bit of insider information. A little bit of insider information. As you know that the Rod Eccles Show is now in syndication. And the numbers that we're getting back have been absolutely incredible. The listenership that we're getting back so far is absolutely incredible. We never, I never imagined that we would be so successful so early. And I want to thank each and every one of you people who've listened, who've shared the program with a friend or a relative or a coworker. Hey, keep it up. Thank you. I know many of you have probably found me through some of the many interviews that I've done. We're going to start putting clips of those interviews on the website, which is rodeccles.net. So you'll be able to find those later in the week over on the website. Again, the website is going to grow and be a tremendous resource for you. You're going to have everything, all things Rod over there, plus a lot more stuff. So it's growing by leaps and bounds on a daily basis, so just hang with us, and it's going to be a fantastic resource for you in the near future. And the things that I have planned and that we have planned to do going forward, especially throughout the summer, it is going to boggle your mind by the time the fall season gets here. You're going to boggle your mind. Boggle your mind. Boggle it. And I'm not talking about the game either. Game Boggle. No, not Boggle. Does anybody ever play that game? I've played it a couple. It's not one of my favorites. It's not. I mean, it's a decent board type of family game, but it's not one of my favorites. I remember this game that we used to play. It doesn't. I don't think you can find it any. Well, you might be able to find it on eBay or Amazon, but it was something called Battle Dome. Oh, my family, we had a ball playing that thing. And if you don't know what it is, just look it up online, Battle Dome. And if you can't, if you're going to be able to find it, I don't know other sites that might have that type of stuff, but eBay, if anybody's going to have it, would be eBay. There might be some good used versions, because I don't think they actually make it anymore, but there might be some good used editions of it on Amazon in toys and games. But look it up. If there is 3 or 4 people that are willing to play because I think it supports 4. It might support 6. I don't think it does 6, but it was 4 at a time. It's a great game. It's fast paced. It's exciting. It keeps you involved. Just look it up. Battle Dome. Kind of like Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. Well, this is called Battle Dome. And we used to always there was theme announcement to it whenever we started playing, because you have if you remember what is it, the Mortal Kombat, they had their thing, Mortal Kombat fight. Well, there was also this thing for Battle Dome, and it was like Battle Dome, and then you began. So that was kind of fun. I know. See, we talk about all kinds of things here that tickle my fancy here on the Rod Eccles Show. It's not all boring, dull. Life is going to end as we know it, politics. I'll tell you about all sorts of stuff to help you improve your life. Just trust me. Hang with me. Keep on listening on a daily basis. I thank you for the time that you do bestow upon me in listening, and I will never take that for granted. The press is beginning to notice the economic recovery is stalling. Yes, I have this in my currently cigar nicotine-stained fingers. Maybe the worst thing that could happen to the president and his party would be for the economic recovery from the 2008 financial crisis to stall out, but that's exactly what might be happening. There's no might about it. It never even got up and galloped. I mean, this is a hot air story right now I'm reading to you from. It didn't even get up. The economy was kind of dead in 2008. They didn't resuscitate it. It's still on life support. Well, we've got nearly 100 million people out of work that want a job that are not being counted anymore, which is why our unemployment rate is down below 6%, which is a bogus number. It's BS, plain and simple. We have falling real wages. Hell, even the president made less this year than he did last year. What's that tell you? If a politician can't scam his way to income increase year after year, it must mean that the economy is actually pretty bad. Just saying. Now, I have no proof that the president scammed it, but come on. Let's, well, he made like $470,000 or something this year, and his salary is only $400,000 as president. So that means he had to make it up from somewhere. So, this guy's now a millionaire, multimillionaire. You understand that? Obamas are multimillionaires now. Unbelievable. How would you? I wonder what Chelsea Clinton thinks. Really thinks of her time. She doesn't seem to be. Well, a lot of the first children never really seem to be that arrogant, which is really quite surprising. And you don't view the Kennedy children. Well, one of them is dead, so that's But even when he was alive, he was very unassuming. Nobody really thought of him as being special. Amy Carter. Do we ever hear from Amy Carter? No, we don't. She's old enough to be a grandmother by now, I believe. Well, close enough. She could be a grandmother right now. And of course you have Ronald Reagan's kids were already adults, but and so were Bush's kids. They were already adults, but Clinton, Chelsea Clinton. Yeah, she got she got a little bit of a boost for being the first child for a while in her income and what she did. But again, if people are trying to push this poor girl into politics to take the role of her mother and everything, and she doesn't seem like she really wants it. Again, another first child who has every opportunity in the book to just take advantage of of her parents' name and take on their legacy. She doesn't seem to really want it. And the Bush twins,